Warning! The following audio may contain coarse language and other material that may not be suitable for a younger audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we may spoil anything and everything, so you have been warned. Hello and welcome to another episode of J-Taku, and today we are talking about the newest, hottest anime of the fall season that has just aired its first episode, Kill la Kill. So, guys, after seeing the first episode, what do you think? Let's start with Holden
it's
first.
Shit.
Shh, Jimmy, wait your fucking turn.
Jimmy, calm down.
Holden, what?
You're such a bully, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy.
Just fuck off, Holden. Shut the fuck
Jimmy,
up,
why are you
Holden.
bullying
Say
me?
it damn.
You're such a bully.
Just say it.
This is such a great start to the podcast, guys.
By the way, we're here with Sooin and Jimmy and me.
Oh yeah,
in case you didn't know, in case none of you knew.
I was so into this. I was like,
you really fucked up,
okay.
Gurren.
Well, let me
You
reintroduce people. I'm Gigguk. With me today is Holden from HoldenReviews.
Yes, I am here.
Jimmy
correct.
from the JimiJJ. I don't know, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Shush. Yeah. Hey, guys.
Good, good.
And Sooin
I'm proud of you.
from SICnanigan Reviews. I think I got that right this time.
You forgot the S at the end, but yes.
Shut the. Oh my god. Me and S's.
We are not-
I don't go well with S's. Okay.
You just don't.
Yeah.
No, well, you add them when you don't have to, and you don't add them when you should. You and S's, yeah.
By the
actually,
way,
I'm right.
we are not bullies to Jimmy.
We are not bullies to Jimmy. Jimmy's just being bitter today because his favourite anime wasn't his favourite anime. But Holden, why don't you start off with what you thought about Kill la Kill?
So, I think that we should just first go and Kill la Kill, give some background really quick, not on the show itself, but the process of why the show is important.
Yes.
The show is directed by Hiroyuki Amaishi, who is the director, or was he the director?
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
too
the
sure.
director.
He was the director of both Gurren
He
Lagann
was, okay, I was making sure that
Panty
he
and
wasn't just
Stocking.
the art director. But yes, he was both director of Gurren Lagann and this anime that we're watching right now.
Yes.
And he's renowned for his really goofy
And
looking
this little
shit.
shitty anime called Dead Leaves.
And
Goofy looking shit indeed.
Murder
Goofy
by murder.
looking fucking shit
this is
indeed.
goofy looking shit. That's what he's known for. Yeah. And Kill la Kill's no exception. And with that said, I would like to say, I think that we should all go into it, not just me necessarily, but I would like to just recap just a little bit about the beginning, which I think was the most jarring, because I pressed play, and it kind of threw me
Yeah.
hard at a wall.
It
and
kind of
said-
threw you straight at the deep end, didn't it? It just kind of went, play. We're not gonna even introduce you to anything.
All I got from the intro was, Nazis, you wear uniforms, you fucking cunt.
You know,
Goku
an anime.
uniforms.
You know, an anime is trying to stand out when they start an anime off by going. So this is a world where
Nazis.
Hitler won. Hitler won. Grand Master Hitler won, and this is the world. And you know, you're going to be in for a ride when an anime starts off like that.
And so, but the thing what was most confusing was that it just starts off with that, and then it's this whole thing about hijacking uniforms, or Goku uniforms is what they call it. Is it Goku uniforms?
Yes.
Or is
Yes.
that-
Goku
or is that-
uniforms,
okay.
and they have different levels according to your rank.
Yeah, the
1
star
star, 2
system.
star, 3 star, 5 star, 3,000 fucking stars, 0 fucking stars for this stupid fucking anime.
Jimmy, okay, Jimmy,
all the stars.
Jimmy. So a little background about what Jimmy thought. Okay, Jimmy, why don't you tell the world what you thought what you wanted Kill la Kill to be, or what you expected from Studio Trigger and Kill la Kill? You know?
And Hiroyuki Amaishi. Don't forget Hiroyuki Amaishi.
Once upon a time, there was a little lover of anime called Jimmy. He watched this wonderful show about robots and happiness and friendship and manliness called Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. He loved it. Really wanted more anime like it. A few years later, another really cool anime came out called Panty and Stocking. Really funny, mimicked the style of the stuff he used to watch as a kid on Cartoon Network. That was really fun too. Then he finds out that the people making this stuff he really loves go and make their own animation studio. He thinks this is fucking brilliant. Now more and more of the great stuff he loved gets to be made by a studio dedicated to it. And then he finds out that they make this show called Kill la Kill. He's very happy, extremely elated for the show. He then sits down to watch it and figures out that it has terrible fucking pacing, a completely one-dimensional fucking main character, cliched story and plot, really shitty animation. Shut up, Holden. Shut up, Holden. I'm not done.
We just got a review out of Jimmy.
You forgot that it uses a lot of red. So
yeah.
Red.
Guys, did you fucking know that Hiroyuki Imaishi loves the fucking color red? Did you know he loves the fucking color red? Did you know he loves red?
I thought I was watching Tetsuo Araki for a minute there. I was like, whoa, is that Light Yagami?
There's no
or
blue
Eren,
in it.
or...
There's no blue in it, so it can't be Tetsuo Araki.
No, there's only
no.
blue. I differ. There's aqua. There's teal and aqua everywhere. There's the only two colors though. There's that, and then there's like fucking chromatic colors of black and white.
Don't forget orange in Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan loves fucking orange. Like,
shout out to Orange Boy.
So
Orange Boy. Shout out to fucking Orange Boy.
Shout out to Jeremiah.
But it's a better anime than this.
No, see, but here's my questions to you, Jimmy. Like, because okay, the interesting thing is that when going into it, what were you what didn't happen that you expected to? Because I can't. What I saw is exactly what I expected, or at least for the most part, what I expected.
I mean, I think it
maybe
go Jimmy, go.
Maybe what's problematic for me is that I expected it to be a more matured style of what they used to do. Like, no. If you don't, no. I don't mean when I say mature.
You could almost see her nipples.
Let's go and log on. We're talking about.
No. When I say mature, I mean
panty and stocking. I mean
Hiroyuki Imaishi and mature do not go together. They're like oil and water.
No. Let me say what I mean when I say mature. Let me say what I mean when I say mature.
Fucking bitch.
When I say mature, I mean more refined, more polished, and more like we've had fun making this stuff. Now we're gonna show you what we can do with our own production schedules, with our own style of animation, with our own staff, and now we're gonna show you just how awesome we can fucking be. And then they fall on all the old fucking tired tropes, and it's not smart. It's not smart at all. I didn't expect it to be, but it's like, it tries to fucking be emotional and moving, and a story about the girl who wants to avenge her father, because that's not a fucking story I've seen in every fucking anime. It's like, it's really just so, for an anime made by people who love pushing the boundaries and being out there, it's fucking dull. Cause it's like, it's, oh god, I don't even know what to fucking start.
I would like to point out that this isn't made by those people.
Jimmy, it was totally out there. And yes, it was totally cliched and everything, but so are all of their past works. Like,
well, actually, I'd like to point out again, Trigger has no past works.
Well, no. What I mean
director.
is this certain the director and the staff that
Hiroyuki Imaishi.
Yes, I mean,
like,
I don't know what you're expecting, because I would say that I actually enjoyed the first episode of Kill la Kill. It was exactly what I expected it to be. It was basically Gurren Lagann if Gurren Lagann was set in high school. That was basically it, And
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. The first episode of Kill la Kill was better than the first episode of Gurren Lagann, in my opinion.
What? Are you stupid? Are you fucking insane? The first episode of Gurren Lagann is one of the best first episodes in anime.
No, it wasn't.
Nothing happened in the first episode of Gurren Lagann.
Jim,
they go upstairs.
Yeah,
That's a recap.
It hooked you into the fucking world so much.
Jimmy,
this doesn't hook you into anything.
Okay, a lot of the characters are introduced in the first episode of Kill la Kill.
Speaking of introductions, how about that text?
Impact
That
text.
text. No, I won't lie.
Impact.
That text is the best part. I like it. It felt like watching a fucking Quentin Tarantino movie. Like,
I dislike Quentin
like
Tarantino.
like in Django when you see like Calvin Candy, and you see him turn his head, you'll see the text bop on screen. That's just how it fucking felt like the text just jump in your face. That was a really funny part. But like the show itself,
Pulp Fiction was the best.
Inglourious Bastards.
Inglorious Bastards. Shout out to Quentin Tarantino, one of the best directors in movies.
But
Keep doing what you're doing, Quentin.
to go back to the first
Quit.
episode of Gurren Lagann, which I think you kind of overrate, the best part of that was the first minute or so where they introduced the epic world, except it wasn't really an epic world. But the thing about
It was like, hey, this is a world built around Dig Dug. Isn't this cool?
Okay, here's how they started Gurren Lagann. They literally started from the ground up. They literally started.
Actually,
from the
they started
ground
from
up.
the underground up.
No. What I mean is the beginning, the very, very beginning, where it's like they're fighting the universe in that alternate dimension thing. Do you not remember that?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
That was the best part, because that was the part that hooked you, because you thought, what the fuck is this epic shit I'm watching? With Kill la Kill, it was like that, except the entire first episode just showed the scale of the schools and everything that you were about to enter.
Like, it was literally,
And
it was literally in your face.
Yes,
from
it
the
was
first
in your
moments.
face for the entire episode.
Yeah,
Exactly.
my hand was in my face.
Thank you, Holden. Wasn't it? Why start at the No, the thing about Gurren Lagann that was so great was the scale kept getting bigger and bigger and ramping up. This show obviously has decided to set its scale from the get-go, and that's fine. Loads of anime do that.
Well, we don't know that yet.
We don't even know the scale
Yeah,
of
we
this
don't
anime.
even know, Jimmy. This is only the first episode.
Confirmation.
The scale of the first episode of Kill la Kill is bigger than the scale of the first episode in Gurren Lagann.
First
Because
episode of...
you like in Gurren Lagann, they get out of the underground. That's basically it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, can we talk about the character designs?
Yes.
Well,
Specifically
later, I have
one
something
piece
to
of
say.
design, one fucking retarded piece of Okay, you won't hear me advocating women's rights
I love
ever.
school uniforms. Don't you guys love school uniforms?
No.
Don't you guys love
I
school
love
uniforms?
school uniforms that rape
You won't hear me advocating women's rights ever. Like, it's not something I like doing because feminism kind of scares
You're
me.
fucking sexist.
Shout out to Rosa Parks.
It's because I'm black.
Yes.
The thing is, this show has one of the most sexist designs I've seen.
But she has a red highlight though. Doesn't that make her edgy?
Yes, it does, Holden. It definitely makes her very.
No, but Jimmy, I think you're gonna have to agree with me on this one. Okay. What was interesting about her design is that she was chosen to be the design that she was, which was not passive. She was designed to be an aggressor from the get-go.
Yes.
Which is why it's interesting that you compared it to Gurren Lagann, because Simone is the exact opposite of an aggressor. But if you compare her to Yoko, it kind of makes
Yes,
sense.
I got a very Yoko vibe from her, let's just say. Because, let's be honest, Yoko didn't have much character in Gurren Lagann. She was a fan service character. In this one, it's like, you give the fan service character a bit more resolve, but there's still a lot of fan service in her character.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. There's at least about 2 pounds. At least.
The thing I had a problem with, though, the thing that made that kind of bothered me was that Yoko is they built her up as a ranged character, a ranged fighter. She didn't use her sniper up close, and this was very much part of the story.
It'd be pretty stupid if a sniper used a sniper up close and specialized in close range combat, Jimmy. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Ruby.
No, what I'm trying to get at is her design is based around the fact that she fights from afar, and she's fan servicey and sexy and everything. That's fine, but what's her name?
Jimmy, you're gross.
Matoi Ryoko. Like
Ryuko Matoi or something.
yeah, whatever. Like her name.
It's
Ryoko, yeah.
Ryuko.
Shout out to Code Lyoko.
Oh, that show sucks.
Why everyone stop doing what I do? It's my thing, bro. I'd like to point out that I don't know what the hell you're expecting when the second episode is called "I'm So Sexy I'm Gonna Faint."
Chill.
Don't really know what you were expecting, bro.
Chill.
Oh,
I don't know why you're whining.
What I'm trying to explain is her revealing outfit is fine. Was fine for Yoko because she's afar, but when you're in the thick of it and it's a plot point that your outfit is meant to be really strong and protect you from a lot of damage, why are you basically naked? Why the fuck? Like,
you're questioning the powers of a
But
magical uniform.
Here's the thing about Kill la Kill. They from the get-go, like just from the first episode, they're trying to top Gurren Lagann in terms of scale itself. Like in terms of fan service, like Yoko and the in-your-face thing and the.
I don't even know if they are. I think that they're actually just catering to a more modern audience, is what I would say.
And Yoko only worked as a fan service character because she wasn't the main character. She wasn't what you saw all the time. We're gonna see this design.
Jimmy,
continue.
in terms of fan service alone, it feels like they're trying to top Yoko. Like, have you seen the uniform of her?
Yeah,
But Jimmy, I would also say that you complain about the characters being one-dimensional, and let's just say the characters in Gurren Lagann weren't the deepest characters in the world, Jimmy.
They're not
They weren't
circles.
deep. They weren't deep, but they were interesting. Matoi isn't interesting.
Well, that's
Simone.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this, Jimmy. Then, would Simone have been deep and interesting in the first episode?
Actually, yes. Based on how many
Just on the first episode. What he does is just scream.
You're fucking insane.
All he does is scream like a girl.
How hard are you projecting here?
This is insane.
It's
Jimmy,
like-
you are completely mental.
Fine,
You were in love with Simone in the first episode. I've never
Jimmy,
heard that. I've heard that people
Simone
being in
is
love
like the
with
Shinji
Kamina.
Ikari of Gurren Lagann in the first half.
I mean, okay, I'll have this theory that now, Jimmy, now that you're grown up and you're viewing this from a grown-up perspective now,
Final Cop
and
is the
using
best
this
thing
thing that you didn't use when you watched Gurren Lagann, which is called your brain,
Your brain.
and you're underestimating how much an effect your brain has when watching shit like this. Because, for the record, Jimmy likes Dead Leaves. I have no idea why he would like Dead Leaves, but but it's just Kill la Kill is better than Dead Leaves. It's the best Trigger. It's the best thing Trigger has done thus far. It's better than
Trigger. Again, I would like to point out there's nothing Trigger's really made,
well,
guys.
I'd say they have made one episode of Little Witch Academia. If we're comparing one episodes, and Kill la Kill was far better than Little Witch Academia.
Very true. Very true.
I mean,
Let's not forget Inferno Cop.
What about Inferno Cop?
Can we just forget about Inferno Comp?
No.
Forever? Please? That would be great. You know, because Inferno Cop reminds me of times where Trigger was making anime that I saw and I was like, holy shit. Is this real? And it was. I thought they were just parodying, like, fucking Ego Raptor or something. No. It was real. Fucking, I don't even know what happened with that.
Okay, so we've heard Jimmy's point of view. So, Holden, what do you honestly think of the first episode? Because you've kind of been dancing around that question.
This show, how long is it? Like 22 episodes or something?
episodes.
24 episodes.
I will be watching every single one. I will watch every single one. I literally am like, cannot wait for the next episode of this. I think it's bad, but I think it's like the whole thing where it's just bad enough so I enjoy it. And it's just, it feels like fucking Hiro Hiyamaishi is trying to make like a deconstruction of fucking like the shonen screaming genre.
I wouldn't say it's a deconstruction.
That's why I said try.
I mean, I would say it's more like it's not really homage either.
It's not even homage. It's a fucking because it's not a deconstruction and it's not an homage.
Yeah.
I would say, if anything,
subversion?
it's a culmination of everything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a culmination of everything that is-
It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Of all the
It's a celebration of shonen.
of the shonen tropes in high school, and that's
And
Oh yeah,
my
like
god,
basically with Gurren Lagann, like basically like all of Hiroyuki Maishi's stuff was basically just combining all of the possible shonen tropes and just blasting them together into
Yeah, that's what
galaxy
they do.
level.
Yeah, I agree. Because
No pun intended.
What Imaishi's done with both Pantheon Stalking and Gurren Lagann, he's basically celebrated the stuff he loves. He celebrated robots in Gurren Lagann, and he celebrated Western cartoons and shit in Pantheon Stalking, and he's trying.
I don't know if that was a celebration.
He might have been celebrating sex.
He was celebrating.
It was a masturbation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Celebrating sex.
celebration of masturbation.
Yeah.
Celebration of how stupid American humor is.
Wouldn't that be such a great thing to celebrate? Just
That'd be that'd be so fucking weird. Just
imagine if we had a masturbation day.
dude, what if they had like the March of Masturbation? Like, fucking crazy. That'd be really fucking awkward. I wouldn't show up at that day of school probably either, because I'd be killing people.
Oh my god.
Okay, so with that idea presented, Gurren, I would like to present an ideal or a concept. Okay.
Okay.
What if it's of the Kill la Kill? I think that what if it was supposed to be like this, just to deter people like Jimmy, to make people like you and me happy.
But I don't understand. I still do not understand why Jimmy does not like this. And
I don't either. I literally do not get
I
it.
want to hear what you think, because you didn't like Gurren Lagann because
you didn't.
No.
Because she's a faggot.
You switch off your brain. So
Yeah, I could not shut off my brain. Whatever.
She didn't like Gurren Lagann because she's a faggot. Faggot ass.
stop bullying.
Jimmy?
Stop being
Jimmy?
sexist and bullying the girl, Jimmy.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Jimmy?
you're bullying.
Fine.
Jimmy,
Fine.
Cyberbullying,
Jimmy.
bro.
Jimmy.
Stop that shit.
Jimmy,
get the fuck out.
No. You get out.
Jimmy?
Please.
Get the fuck out.
Fight me.
Jimmy, you like dead leaves. That's naturally dead to me.
Homie. Best not be
You're
coming
dead.
out one of those cool animes I like from Japan called Dead
Holden,
Leaves.
it's happening again.
Jimmy, you're the
Holden.
one who hates Evangelion. Get out.
No. Why did you...
Jimmy is talking, and I literally have no idea what the fuck he's saying.
Why the fuck did you just say that, Sooin? Why the fuck did you just say that? That's not something you're meant to say in front
Jimmy likes to
God.
bullshit a lot.
Gurren, why are our people
I thought
fighting?
we got away from Tristan. I got away from Tristan and Jean. I thought it would end.
I thought it would end too, Gurren. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay, Sooin. I don't like
This isn't-
Evangelion.
This
isn't an
family.
This isn't an Evangelion podcast, Sooin. We'll do this later. We've already planned.
This isn't a
on that.
Podtaku either, guys. We're not here to fight. We're here to have serious discussions.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, serious, focused discussions.
That's what
On that note, I would also like to bring up that I liked the design of her nipple-covering overalls,
Yes.
I hated it. It was fucking.
Jimmy.
and
Jimmy.
I liked more how she was raped by the uniform in order for her to wear it. Did no one realize
That
that she
was
was
so
raped
great.
by a uniform?
That was actually a good scene. That was actually a really funny scene. I actually like
was a
that
good
scene.
The show tries to be funny. I just remembered that. There was a lot of things where I was like, oh, I was supposed to laugh there.
Oh yeah, did anyone
that's too
remember
bad.
that she was eating a lemon?
Yeah, she was eating a
You're
lemon.
a fucking lemon.
Lemons like that.
And then she fucking goes in and has this fucking like deep metaphor. She's like, then you must want to know what first love feels like. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. Like, what the hell are you, this is slag talking about? Like, I remember when I was making love, it didn't taste like a fucking martini with a fucking lemon in it.
Okay.
Didn't even taste like lemons at all. It tastes like sweat and
And the
salt.
other girl's like, yeah, well, I've had my first kiss before, so I know what fucking true love feels like. And it's just like...
and then she beats up kids.
Young people.
No, but that's the thing, though. Going back to the rape scene, wow, that really came out wrong.
Good
going
segue,
back-
by the way, Gurren.
Yes.
That
Going
was
back,
very...
I really liked the rape scene. Oh, yes. Quote me out of context there, guys.
Shout out to the
No,
Valve second season.
Shout out to Valve Rave. That's gonna be better than this.
I knew you guys would say that. I
Hey.
knew you guys would say that. But the thing I liked about Kill la Kill was it is also self-aware Do you know what I mean? It's also
Yes, it
self-aware.
is. It's very self-aware.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I give it that.
It's just
But
like
Sooin,
Gurren
we didn't get to hear what you thought of Kill la Kill before Jimmy interrupted you.
Go on, Sooin.
Fucking Jimmy.
Yeah. So, Sooin, seriously, what did you think?
I agree with both Holden and Gurren.
Woo! Give it up for team. We
Okay,
got
as much
good
as
opinions.
I don't like Gurren Lagann, I can acknowledge that it's self-aware and trying to do, or celebrating like all those shonen tropes. Like Kill la Kill is no different, and I acknowledge that. Granted, it's quite bad from a critical point of view, but
Fucking get to it. Do you like it or not?
I'm fine with it.
That's not a good answer. Like it or not.
Fine, I like it.
You're not taking
I like
Sooin,
it.
Do you want
Yes,
me to
yes.
build you a fence so you can sit on it and just
Yeah.
be on the fence?
You can be on the fucking fence all you want. Be on that fence
But no,
like
but
a
you
mother
like it.
trucker.
I love being on the fence. Shout out to Tom Sawyer.
It's all fucking. Everyone just shut up. I'm so
We're
tired of
doing this to make you fucking stop.
That's not
Every
true.
Kill la Kill is someone's first.
No, it's not. Oh god,
Very
no,
true.
we're not doing this today.
Very
Please,
true.
please.
This
Yeah.
is so true.
Before Gaunt finishes, I would like to just point out the animation in this show. Done by esteemed animator Yo Yoshinari. Very good with his work. He's done work in a lot of other shows.
I don't know how I feel about the animation in the show.
Yeah,
to be
the animation in
honest,
the show.
Yeah.
It's really
spotty.
good. It's really good when it wants to be, but you could tell.
It's called
you
spotty.
could tell that they were fucking playing with the fucking budget too much because they're not shackled to Gainax like they used to be. So they don't have smart people telling them what to do with their budget anymore. So
Wait,
Since when is
Did-
Gainax and budget control in the same
Gainax
sentence?
and budget are oil and water.
okay, fine.
Do you know what the fuck you're talking about, Jimmy?
Well, then again, actually, never mind. I just remembered.
Neon Genesis budget control.
All of the fucking problems with budget issues are the same with fucking Studio Trigger. They have learnt well from their masters. And now that they've run away from the Evangelion cotton fields and decided to go pay for their way into Kill la Kill shitty anime nation, now that they ran away from the Evangelion cotton fields and decided to pay for their freedom in the shitty anime nation, I think they're going to.
They're out of their cotton picking mind.
Funny. So I'm gonna watch the rest of the show. All 24 episodes every week. I'm gonna watch it.
Or 12, we don't
It's
even know. We think 24,
They-
but
they've-
12, we have no idea.
they've announced
Actually, if
24.
it's 12, it would make more sense.
If it's 12, it would be. Continue.
It would make more sense because they would have to make more of an impact. Because Gurren Lagann had like 27 episodes.
Here's another question. So, like, we already heard it briefly, but what do you guys expect out of the music of this show? Because we haven't talked about the composer.
Oh, we haven't talked about him, really?
Yeah, we haven't talked about him. I'm surprised.
Hey,
It's fucking Hiroyuki
we
Sawano.
haven't talked about
Yeah.
it because it was barely noticeable, even
Oh,
though.
it's fucking... He's really good, but this was
Exactly.
really noticeable.
Well, it's only the first episode, that's one thing.
He, for reference, everyone, Hiroyuki, what he did was... Well, there's a lot of Hiroyuki. Hiroyuki Sawano. He did Guilty Crown and most recently Attack on Titan.
Two brilliant, amazing soundtracks, I might add.
And
Yeah, he's
Gundam
fucking-
Unicorn.
he's really good.
Gundam fucking Unicorn.
Yeah, and he also did Gundam
And he
Unicorn.
did Aono Exorcist.
Yeah, everyone
well, let's not
has
talk
a
about
shit.
that
Everyone has something shitty under their belt.
No one gives a shit about that.
So the first three were really good.
We do not speak.
And so
Every
thing
shitty
is
soundtrack
that
is someone's first.
Shut up.
it's really amazing how he's such an esteemed composer, and yet I don't feel like I was listening to anything magnificent from him this time. It was interesting.
Well, the thing
Because
about,
usually it's so in your face.
well, the thing about Sawano, like what I've noticed is that every first episode he makes a big impression. Like Guilty Crown, what was that track?
Yes.
Bios,
Yes.
Yeah, it had fun.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
and Titan had Vogel im Kafig or whatever it's called, like Bird in Cage, I think.
Yeah.
That had
Yeah.
that, and
Well,
it's kind of a disappointment.
all of Titan's soundtrack was completely in your face, to be fair.
Yeah, it wasn't as subtle as Guilty Crowns, which could
No.
be in your face, but also at the same time
Yes.
could not.
It
was in
and
control.
I would say that that would mean he would be the perfect match for Kill la Kill, because Kill la Kill is everything.
It's so in your face.
It's completely in your face.
Yeah. It
Like the
shoves
first-
its sweaty bum in your face. shoves its fucking dirty, shit-filled ass in your face. That's what it fucking does.
I like it when she blushes when she fights, though. So
it's
that's
super
that's great.
fucking kawaii, isn't it, Holden?
No, it's not kawaii. It's just sexy. I don't
Fucking
know.
kawaii as shit.
It reminds me of my old guilty pleasure of DxD. I haven't seen Opie this good since then because I'm watching Gundam, which is we're on topic right now. This is J-Taku. So, with that said, do we think Studio Trigger has pointed the gun at their face and pulled the trigger, or do you think that they are pulling the trigger and shooting in the air?
They took a fucking shotgun. They put it in their mouth. Got every employee, every fucking hand that animated the show.
All right.
And one by one, they just started pulling the trigger and just pull it, cock it, just blow their brains out piece by piece.
What did the guy who had the gun do himself? Did he do it?
No.
Did he kill
Yeah.
himself?
Did he kill himself?
Probably.
Shout out to Kurt Cobain. And the thing is, I don't know. I think that it was a pretty interesting show, and I'll watch more of it, if not to laugh at it.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's exactly what I expected, which is why I'm so surprised that
Do you know
you're
what,
not
Jimmy?
enjoying it.
Can I say one thing?
No, you can't, because I want to say one thing.
I'll continue. Yeah, say it.
If you take everything you said negatively about Kill la Kill, and apply that to Gurren Lagann.
And applied it to Gurren Lagann?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Let me just...
It still makes sense.
It still makes sense.
So it doesn't make sense that you hate this
It's
so
still
much.
very applicable.
Let me say this, though. Let me just say this. One thing. I'm going to watch every episode of this, and I'm going to finish this show.
Yep.
I'm going to finish it.
Okay.
And all I'm going to do it for is so I can either just be more firmly grounded in the position I have now, or to be proven wrong. Because I want either one to happen. I want to either be right or to be happy with this show. I don't want Studio Trigger to fucking fail, because I want them to get around to making something really, really game-changing. This isn't going to be it. This isn't going to...
I was about to say, if this is any testament to what may come, then I think that we've already faced the apocalypse.
I don't want this studio to fail, because I want them to, when they get their asses right, when they get their heads straight...
I want them to fail.
Shut the fuck up, Holden.
I'm gonna be honest, I want them to fail.
Because you want everyone that isn't fucking ufotable to fail.
I want Ufotable to succeed, but not necessarily everyone else to fail. Just these people. Just because to show that leaving Gainax and biting the hand that feeds you was not a good idea in any way, shape, or form. Are you going to say the same thing about Bones? Are you going to say the same fucking thing about Bones? Because they left Sunrise, and they did pretty alright for them. They were game changers. I would like to point out, Bones' first anime was Razafon. If we're going to compare that to Kill la Kill, built on inaugural anime...
Bones' first anime was Cowboy Bebop the movie.
Actually, no. That was 2001.
That was 2001. Fuck.
That's 2001.
Okay, well then, Bones has a better track record than Trigger.
Of course they do.
So far, fucking Zebek has a fucking better track record than Trigger. That can be fucking said.
Yeah, like, good old Zexus.
Jimmy, Zebek did fucking Negima.
Shout out to amazing shows like Negima.
But, okay, but here's it, like, because they left Gainax, what recent Gainax shows have been really good that weren't done by these people?
Nothing.
Recently.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. Literally
so
nothing.
The best part of Gainax...
No, I would argue, I would say the best shows that are done by Gainax that are not these people is Ava.
Ava movies don't count because that's Studio Zappa. That's fucking
Studio Kara.
Studio Kara.
I know because they fucking took down Ava Bridge, so I fucking know.
It's Greek for happy. I know what it is.
Yeah, so they didn't even do that. So I would say leaving Gainax wasn't a bad move, because I would say Gainax haven't really done anything.
It was a fucking sinking shit, because like fucking C3 Boo, you know, if anyone likes that show, not dogging you or anything, and if you happen to be Jesu Otaku, I know you don't like the show, or like I know she had a problem with it, but like the thing is,
Jimmy, we're not here to gossip about other reviewers, man.
Yeah, get the fuck out, dude. I'm fucking done with your shit.
The thing about C3 Boo, it's failing terribly. It's failing terribly mainly because I don't know what audience they thought they were gonna go for, because it's not, no, I don't think that many people in Japan care about airsoft, like, really. And Medaka Box, they're gonna adapt to shonen when the shonen craze is over, so Gainax is on its last legs. Because they must be, aside from when the Ava movie's finished, they are going to have some serious thinking to do, because they need to get some money, really, a lot of it, really fast.
I would like to correct myself by saying I think that me and Garnet were both wrong. The first Bones anime is Hirota War Chronicles. No fucking idea what that is.
was that? Well, you see, isn't I hope Kill la Kill becomes the unknown, forgotten.
Kill la Kill is not forget. Are you kidding me, Jimmy? Was anything about that first episode forgettable? It might have been in your face. Some people might have hated it, but is anything about that forgettable?
No way in hell.
It's regretfully not.
It's regrettable for you, maybe, but not forgettable.
It's not made by Ufotable, which was a problem. But that's always a problem.
Not enough gradients.
True, but negligible.
I don't think Hiroyuki Maishi can use gradients.
I'm so glad Hiroyuki Maishi, though, is not doing his fucking... The shadow. This is a shadow. Color it all black now. I hate it.
I miss that though. I miss that.
Fuck you, get out!
It gave it a really good start. Oh,
no, it didn't. It looked like shit.
It looked so cool.
Kill la Kill still looks like shit. He is shit. I hate him. Gurren Lagann looks like shit. Everything he does is bad.
And Holden loses it.
He's so fucking stupid.
Holden, fuck you.
No, I don't need this.
Fuck the plane you flew in on.
Yeah.
Fuck them shoes. Fuck them socks with the belt on it. Fuck your gay ass, faggot, that hairy ass accent.
No, you don't even understand. He couldn't design shit if he took in his own shit and fucking put it on himself.
Holden. Hold the fucking doorknob and slam it on your ass on the way out.
It's a piece of shit. Let's fucking bring Fate Zero into this if you want then.
Fuck off! We're not
Come
doing
on!
Fate Zero. No, don't
bring in your fucking AAA titles, kid.
Gurren Lagann versus Fate Zero. It may not have been some fucking like fancy ass, gradient filled wonderful show that you love, but at least it had some fucking heart. It had some fucking heart.
Let's take a vote. I still think Fate Zero has more heart than Gurren Lagann, because the thing about Ufotable is it's smart people with hearts, not ADHD kids with hearts.
Fate Zero had one thing that Gurren Lagann and everything Studio Trigger will never have: polish.
Yeah,
Fate Zero has so much polish.
In every department.
Sometimes polish. Sometimes that's the fact that they don't have polish is what makes them who they are. It's what makes Studio Trigger stand out from so many other different animation companies.
If I wanted non-polished anime, I would go on YouTube and search anime. There you go. Fucking look for
look.
Fucking Dragon Ball Z Absolution shit.
Studio Trigger founded themselves on the idea of not needing to fucking polish their shit the way other studios do it.
Look how fucking stupid of a move that was! Is it not self-evident? You said so yourself.
I'm saying, with what they've done today, it disappointed me. But I'm going to watch the rest of it to figure out whether or not this was a good or bad move. I can't give a final verdict, because it's not over yet. When the show's over, I'll be able to.
This is so beautiful.
This is so beautiful.
Yes, everyone. I'm not a reviewer. I'm an anime commentator, and I give...
Every review is someone's first, Jimmy.
Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not gonna review anything. Never gonna review shit.
Whatever happened to Trigger?
Not a fucking reviewer.
How ballistic you went right after you finished watching it the first time.
I made a very, 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 in the moment comment saying Kill la Kill might be my first anime review. Maybe. I don't know yet.
I really hope I get to review it. So much stuff to work with. Those transitions. I can see the transitions already.
I really want to review nice. Kill la Kill. Even though it's not ended, I know that I want to review it because it just stands out that much. Either way.
Yeah, it's so different.
I mean? Whether it will be good or will be bad, it will definitely stand out. And I doubt...
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
It will not be meh. It will not be meh.
It's a piece, is what we call it.
It will be meh in the story.
No, remember, that's what we didn't want. Remember that's the thing you said, The thing I said was it's either going to be great. I want it to either be great or shit. It can't be meh. Because if it's meh, there's nothing to talk about.
The story will be meh.
You got your wish there, Jimmy. So why are you not happy?
Well, I mean...
I think we know what side that Jimmy's on.
You know, in the words of a very famous internet podcast that's run by a bunch of crazy people, in terms of Kill la Kill...
Every anime someone's first?
No.
It's shit,
I'm
man.
I'm not
shit.
a fucking podcast. It's fucking shit. That's,
you
that's
quoted it wrong, Jimmy.
You
my
did.
god, you quoted our fucking quote wrong.
Jimmy,
Get out, J-Taku now. You failed the job
out.
interview.
It's a contraction. It's
Okay,
shit.
fine. It's shit.
Okay, there you go.
You can cut the incorrect version out if
and
you
I
want
think
to.
with that said, I think that's all that we have to say about one episode of Kill.
Yeah, I was like, we've already. If you've listened to all this, you fucking could have watched the episodes. If you have, you fucking morons. You fucking idiots.
You can watch it
I
twice.
watched it 3 times before this went up. That's how many.
You could have almost watched it twice. Almost.
Jimmy watched it 3 times because he thought if he watched it enough, it would kind of get better, but it just didn't.
Didn't you do that with Ava?
I did that with Ava, and it worked after the 7th time.
You're such
Like
an
I said,
idiot,
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
you are just projecting so hard.
I'm not projecting. What do you mean when I say I'm projecting? What do you mean I'm projecting? What do you mean?
You're projecting everything you wanted, because it's this little thing called hype. And what you did is you projected everything into Kill la Kill, and then it wasn't what you wanted, and it ended up being a disappointment. I'll take that silence as I am right. So, with that said, I feel so fucking good when I'm right. With that said, with me today has been Holden from HoldenReviews.
Kill la Kill, guys. Dude, I don't know. It's pretty good. Go watch it.
Sooin from SICnanigan Reviews.
we are not bullies to Jimmy. We are not bullies.
We're not. And every Jimmy is someone's first.
Fuck Kill la Kill. Currently, fuck Studio Trigger. Fuck Kurioki Imaishi. Fuck Yo Yoshinari's dumbass hands. Fuck anime. Fuck everything. Sayonara Minasan. Thanks for watching.
Fuck you too, Jimmy.
Fuck you, Sooin.
Fuck the police.
And with that, we had Gurren as well. So
And
say
I've been Gigguk from the Anime Zone. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of J-Taku, and I'll see you all next time.
I cannot wait to see those fucking nipple covering overalls again.
And just for you guys, here's some fun outtakes from when Jimmy dropped call randomly. So yeah, have fun listening. Jimmy, what's going on? What's going on? Before we start,
What's going on?
What's going on?
No. Like someone just walked into my room. I was meant to mute, but I hit the drop call button. Sorry.
Okay.
Jimmy, you're such a fucking slag. It's not even funny. People think I'm bullying you, but they don't realize how much of a fucking moron you can be sometimes.
Jimmy, do you know what? I will still hear that on recording because you muted Skype, but you didn't mute your fucking mic. So, you know, it doesn't make a fucking difference, you fucking idiot.
Oh my
Jimmy,
god.
remember what happened yesterday with Alan?
Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going, please.